Papa Squat, coming at you! Hello everyone, it is Wednesday. I just finished running some D&D with college friends, and other friends, actually. And now I'm here doing this. I've gotten a lot of recommendations recently, bunch of new followers who have all thrown some things into the mix, and I've got all sorts of tabs open. One of them, this actually came from somebody I know from the gaming industry, and he mentioned that he'd been listening to this a bunch, and so I thought I'd give it a listen on the channel. It's from 1990, so I'm expecting kind of I don't know, maybe a jazzy, very heavy, beat forward, not a lot of harmony sort of thing, maybe a little bit of weird musical influences coming from elsewhere. My cat is at the time of night that he needs to bite my arm. And he just does it very softly. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, that's what I'm expecting from this. So let's see how right I am, because 1990 should be very much about the beat and having some other musical influences coming into it. So let's give a listen to "Droppin' It" by the Bizzie Boyz. Oh, I like that. So right off the bat, that sounds like Moby. That could absolutely be the beginning of a Moby song, especially if that went on for like another 30 seconds and then started layering some things in. That is a very late 90s, early electronic EDM sort of whatever the heck kind of music Moby made.
Through the years of watching the behavior of an MC, I came to the conclusion that a sucker mind is empty. What I'm trying to say is ingenuity is lacking. Full participation is the only thing I'm asking. Focus your full attention on every word that is expressed, uttered, announced, spoken, or told. Swallow it whole, then let my science...
So like I said, very beat forward, a little bit of a jazzy sample going on there, all about the rap, right? And it's very typical of this time period, and not in a bad way, but this sounds very much like it's from 1990, sort of that era where it was very much about the beat and kind of having some other influence come in, but beat and rap heavy.
Explode, but still I'm classified as a sucker, so I overlook.
I like that, cutting out everything.
But you're too busy being beamed up to the enterprise. You have no grasp, no concept, no nothing. But then you criticize the rhymes that I be busting. How can you do this when you're spanking brand new to this? Be aware that I'm not the MC to this. I'm just a man that enjoys this type of music, and you don't have the faintest idea of how to use it. For the next few minutes, please let me enlighten you. But don't bite into, or I'll be fighting you. And then that will only add into the crime rate.
See, I love how they're able to strip everything down except the bare minimum to make this song have a beat, be engaging like with his voice and everything, but then just add in that little bit of music and the in the background to make it kind of give you that little bit of jumpy feeling. It just is really a nice, simple, effective way of kind of getting the music across. It's really cool.
When my goal is to help you like rhyme straight, you have a very, very, very short attention span. And that this should probably be another wishing fan. Knowledge on the loose, and there's no stopping it. You want true enlightenment? Well, I'm dropping it.
Really nice.
Super casual, fragilistic, let's kick it live again.
Nice.
Do I have to tell you that you're whack time and time again? Here's a brief example of a complicated cut. So what? For a song like this, a cut like that would not be needed. If not used correctly, then the purpose is defeated. For example,
that might be my weather.
Better. However, many are not that clever to the hip hop. Now yo, just stop it. Many also stuck on the old school topics. Drop it, forget it, move on, focus all attention this way.
Nice.
This may leave you in a state of confusion. You chose me because I'm your MC. The one.
So it's easy to assume that because the words are all coming out really pretty effortlessly, that he's just talking like he would talk, but man, he's really not. He's got some cool stuff going on with how he accents certain parts of the words, and makes it, gives it a little bit of a beat to make it a little bit of kind of like that sing-songy thing that as you're listening you kind of like do that in your head, not necessarily nodding along, but it's really, I mean, he really is doing a good job with his voice, and there's some not easy lyrics here, so it's very cool.
2 to 3, it's me, MC will ski. If you dig a little deeper, then you see I keep a style of mine. On the other hand, understand I keep a pile of rhymes. Move across the city with the use of only one line. When you get adjusted, then I kick out the next rhyme. Knowledge on the loose, and there's no
really good use of rhyming.
You want true enlightenment? Well, I'm dropping. Illustrated was a style to keep them all away.
Oh,
to my surprise,
nice.
many MCs made the same mistake of taking my material and trying to disguise it. MCs, if you're listening, skewing out of this type of maneuver which can lead to aggravation. Cause this particular poet takes pride in his creation. So glance at the MC that is standing right in front of you. All around's a fly sucker, now what you gonna do? Never criticize if you can't take criticism. To acquire knowledge, you must first have the wisdom. See, my mind is open, let me broaden my horizon. Young brother with ambition, so myself I'm not disguising. But many brothers play the stereotype role. All about the money, fancy cars, a lot of gold. The goal is not important and the cost is transportation. So please spread the word to every ear throughout the nation. That money is a tool and the mind is in control. Once this is understood, a different person will...
And do you see how they keep dropping out some of the music and then let it rest for a minute and he's just rapping and then they come back? And it's just super, super effective because this is nearly a 7-minute long song. We're about halfway through, and yet they keep doing things like this to keep you interested because it's like, oh, is it gonna, oh, no, okay, now we're coming back in, and really well put together.
Knowledge on the loose, and there's no stopping it. You want true enlightenment? Well, I'm dropping. Let's end this song of wisdom with a meditated thought. Did you truly understand the lesson that was taught? No, I'm not a teacher, this reality has dawned on me. The other man is blind to the rap music industry, cause he is only human and the money's always green. But some brothers get trapped and then they sell out on their dreams. Knowledge on the loose, and there's no stopping it. You want true enlightenment? I'm dropping it. What I'm saying, cause I'm not gonna sell out to the other man. Down with Rollin', the rhythm fanatic, Mix Master D, Big Pete, Fly Eli, Move and Groove, down with K-Roll Records, period, and I'm out of here.
Quite a lot of song left for him to be out of here. Oh, maybe that's just the whole song. All right. I don't know what comes after this, so that was really good. That was really good, and absolutely a good example of music from that time period. It certainly had that... well, it's interesting because I can absolutely see how, 10 plus-ish years before this, because this was 1990, so like 1980, which is the older stuff we've been listening to, some of that electro influence now coming back in on this song, because for quite a bit of the 80s, it wasn't quite so much electro in terms of rap and hip-hop. But this now brings some of that back in, and in fact, I was serious about how much that little sample they had in the beginning, and it continued throughout the song, sounded like something that Moby would use come 2000, or Fatboy Slim, or somebody like that, Chemical Brothers, you know, Daft Punk even, like all that crew, I could see them using something out of this song. They could absolutely have made this, and but what makes this different is, of course, it is straightforward rap song, a hip hop song, and it's just totally cool to see all that stuff kind of being mixed around and coming back and referring back to itself again, and I hope I'm making sense to somebody other than myself. Anyway, this was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Again, it was the Bizzie Boyz with Droppin' It, and I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. So I hope you liked it. Pop Squat! Check it out! Please like, subscribe, and share. Have yourself a good rest of the week.